Well, actually, I think part of the fame that arrived in Denmark for the series that we were doing also 10, 15, 20 years ago were actually based on the fact that they were quite Danish. They were quite local. And I think that's also what big streaming services like Netflix and the competitors that they're currently competing against. I think it's what they're also looking for, because sometimes if you're trying to do something international, it kind of loses its soul. Every project, every story has a soul, and if you try to internationalize it, you might just lose track of your audience because you lose track of your story as well. So I think it's super important actually to look at the soul of your project and keep your mindset on that very soul. It will represent something very local, but if it's true to your emotions, if it's true to human character, then it will become international anyhow. But I really love these sessions. I think it's super worthwhile, the program, because it really brings people together, and it does it in a very concrete, very, business aware way, where you can actually also discuss concrete projects like we did in the session in Tallinn, where we worked on projects that were really extremely worthwhile for the writers. And I think it keeps the dialogue going. So I think it has great creative and also business potential. There are so many TV series that I personally love. One of my favorites been a series like Chernobyl. I think that was really a great show about something incredibly eerie, something that we all fear, a great humanitarian crisis in basically a dictatorship, the communist state. Super relevant. Also, if you look at the development in our modern world, and we should always be aware that we need freedom of speech, which is for us as writers the prime requisite for every story will always be the right to actually tell it. And Chernobyl tells a story about a world where it was not allowed to say the truth. And truth is the most important thing you can address as a writer, I would say.